Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge will meet with Brooke and prepare to deliver some delicate news. Ridge doesn't realize that Nick eavesdropped all the engagement developments and formally told Brooke about Taylor's marriage offer. Ridge agreed to marry Taylor again, so Brooke's been having a hard time belting her head around all this. Ridge will partake a tough verity with Brooke. It's possible Ridge will tell Brooke they're no way ever getting back together if he's induced himself that's true. We all know Ridge and Brooke will reunite sooner or laterly, but Ridge may assure Brooke that his remarriage to Taylor is indeed passing. It's possible Ridge will get further honest than that and admit there's a reason he feels so indebted to stay with Taylor. Ridge might bring up Taylor's broken heart pattern and argue that he just can't shoot her back down a ruinous road. One way or another, Ridge will shoot a clear communication to Brooke and maybe move her that it's time to give Nick a real chance. Luna will have to decide how she wants to handle effects with Will. Now that Luna has whipped out her gun, will she pull the detector on Will? Chief Bradley called for immediate backup, so some officers should be there any nanosecond. Luna still has time to fire at Will before she eventually bolts. Luna and Will's showdown could end with a bang, so observers wouldn't want to miss what's coming. No matter how it all plays out, Luna will ultimately make a quick flight and flee the bobbies. While Luna runs and tries to save her freedom, Sheila will talk to Cleric about Spencer backstabbings. Since Sheila was formerly suspicious of Will's unforeseen interest in Luna, she may suppose back to the time Bill tried to trap her into a concession. Sheila may sweat Luna's getting duped in an analogous way, and formerly she gets updates on this sting operation, she'll realize her granddaughter's blown her alternate chance. Luna's time on the run will bring some twists and turns. It's only going to be a matter of time before this happens. Ridge going back on his word. Indeed, though he did accept Taylor's offer to be her ever hubby, it seems like it's only going to be a matter of time before he realizes that he doesn't want to marry her after all. That's because he's got his eye on the situation between Brooke and Nick right now. After all, if there's anything that we've learned about Ridge over the times, it's that he's the kind of Joe who wants what he can't have. And indeed, though he doesn't want Brooke, he wants to always keep her around as an option, and that's only because of the kind of Joe he is. As our pious compendiums can imagine, the internet clearly did have a lot to say about the matter. Ridge getting back with Brooke and breaking Taylor's heart formally again is always how the story ends between the triangle. I mean, we've only seen it 100 times ahead. I wish Brad Bell would have left Taylor in Paris. Perhaps they could have made her Remy Price's mama or commodity with a nice backstory. I suppose that would have been way more cool. It's so old and played out. It isn't fair to bridge suckers who have waited 40 times to see these two get their shit together, and it's not fair to Taylor suckers who want to see her have some happiness, indeed if it's not with Ridge. Indeed, their daughters who spent their youth wrangling over the same shitty Joe have moved on. Ridge absolutely doesn't want to marry Taylor. He jumped into it so presto and now he doesn't know how to get out. Once he sees Brooke with Nick, he'll lose it. Congratulations, Taylor. You now get to stay at Eric's home starting at the engagement ring you bought for yourself, while your fiancé chases Brooke to try to keep her from being with Nick. Or will Ridge get so jealous that he'll end up sweeping Brooke off her bases again, just because he wants what he can't have? That's what a lot of suckers of the show can't help but wonder. Now that Nick is back on Brooke's radar, it looks like a reunion might be between them. But that's only if Ridge doesn't get in the way of effects, right? It's happened ahead and it's bound to be again. The internet clearly did have a lot to say about the matter. He's only passing through. I suspect it's to get Ridge to eventually snap out of it. Get jealous, and supplicate Brooke to forgive him for ever allowing she is and his fortune. I've to say it was delightful to watch Brooke and Nick kiss and see their flashbacks moment. On the other hand, Ridge and Taylor hugging and kissing kind of creeped me out. It doesn't feel satisfying that they're into each other. I'm always put off by how he grabs her by the hips, it's like he's grabbing a teen and it creeps me out. I'm actually also enjoying this. I would love for LL the fortune stuff to turn out to be BS, and when Ridge can't stop his covetousness, Taylor leaves him only for Brooke to be happily paired up with Nick, and Ridge is left each alone. But before we order champagne and book the honeymoon suite, let's not ignore the glittery pink giant in the room. This is Ridge Forrester we're talking about. Mr. Waffle. The man who spent 3 decades clunk-ponging between 2 women like it's his full-time job. And now Taylor wants to be the one to officially claim him again? Honey, are we sure? Taylor is pious, loving, and looks like a dream in light. She's been through hell and back, but ever still wants him. She brings out Ridge's softer, more stranded side. Together, they've raised kitties, survived reproach, and survived further rejuvenescences than a Marvel movie. Perhaps this offer is the fresh launch they need to eventually get it right. Ridge has said numerous times that he's done with Brooke. He's tried to move on. He's praised Taylor's thickness, her tolerance, and her heart, however, also saying yes is just following through on what he claims to want, if he's being honest. Then's the wise side. Taylor may have his heart now, but Brooke has his soul, and you know it. Every time Ridge says he's over Brooke, he ends up smelling around her veranda the coming time she sheds a gash. Is it love with Taylor or just a response to Brooke shutting the door? Because if his I love you comes with a Brooke-sized asterisk, Taylor's just setting herself up for heartache each over again. Also, when has Ridge ever made a clean break from either woman? This man collects broken pledges the way Steffi collects eye rolls. Unless Ridge is truly, deeply, and permanently done with Brooke, saying yes to Taylor's offer is just painting a point on his coming emotional mess. This could be Taylor's fairy tale or her coming disaster. However, she could get the life she's awaited for, if Ridge is eventually ready to walk a straight line. But if he's still featuring about Brooke's Logan Gleam, this marriage could crash before they cut the cutlet. Do with caution, Ridge. And perhaps a prenup. Luna is conniving and planning, and treason floating through life like she does, and have a gun shoved in a hole that has a bullet with Steffi's name on it. But there's a shadow creeping up behind her, one with a devilish grin, a dramatic hair toss. Luna killed 2 men and also slipped alloyed water into Steffi's system with the intent to lock her in a pen and watch her die a horrible death. She nearly got down with it, too, had it not been for Finn following his gut instinct and breaking the door down to save his woman. You'd suppose Luna learned her assignment, but nope. She's still out for vengeance and wants Steffi dead. There's only one problem: her grandmother is onto her and she's not letting up. Luna may have failed her little charge back also, but Sheila? Oh no, Sheila doesn't do oopsie-daisy drama. She brings trauma with a capital T. And what if she decides it's time to educate her newfound granddaughter an intimidating assignment in responsibility? One addict, Donna McKinney, proposed an idea that would educate Luna an assignment in terror, and we got to say, we'd like to see it played out. Imagine Luna getting a taste of her own drug, or rather, her own pen. That's right, a dimly lit room, one fluttering bulb, and Sheila standing there with that nipping boo saying, now you know how it feels. It's not just vengeance, it's a crooked family relating moment, Sheila style. Steffi's still reeling from that near-death experience. And while Luna cried her crocodile gashes, Sheila knows better. Intent always matters, especially when consequences are ignored. In Sheila's book, you do the crime, you feel the fear. Luna's about to meet a whole new position of responsibility. One that involves locked doors, cerebral warfare, and perhaps indeed a fake out with a hype. Or 2. Sheila's not just bringing the drama, she's the drama. This wild addict proposition isn't just about vengeance, it's about reclaiming Sheila's throne as the Queen Twisted Justice. Luna may have charmed her grandmother formerly upon a time, but she hasn't survived the wrath of the she-devil. Yet. And don't forget, Sheila's got a knack for flipping the script. What if, by the end of this, Luna actually respects her scary grandmother? Foreigner effects have happened in this city. But first, she's got to survive the pen of consequences. So buckle up, Luna. Dearie, if this shocking proposition happens, you're about to learn what sweat really feels like, inked, sealed, and spooked straight by none other than Sheila.